Evolution. Welcome to another edition of Shooting Plink. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of our test and evaluation of the Ruger Max9. And what we're going to do this time, I'm still not going to shoot it. I'm going to show you how to disassemble and reassemble this gun so that you can do all the cleaning and such, which I've already done. You can probably see that it's kind of oiled up there. I've really got this thing done very well with this stuff right here. FP10, which is the Shooter's Choice CLP. Clean, lubricate, and protect, by the way, for those of you that don't know what the CLP stands for. Anyhow, we're going to show you how to disassemble it. So I'm going to get you down here on our Otis mat and show you how you do it. Okay, I've got some tools that I'm going to be using, and you'll see why. This right here is going to be what takes it apart. First, though, as always, you want to make sure your magazine's out. Put that over there. I can see that it's not loaded yet. We're still going to do it that way. Nothing in it. So now what we're going to do is this little trap door right here. You can see it right up here. I'll get it up here a little closer for you. That has to go down. Now the problem I've been having is actually getting it to go all the way. Now, I'm going to push it as far as I can with my finger. And you'll see here, it did not click, so I knew it wasn't right, but I wanted to show you first. See how it's kind of on an angle downward? Well, that's not in place yet. So what I'll do is I'll take this field tool here. That's actually just one of the Allen wrench attachments. I'll put it on there. Now listen for the click. There. Once you hear that click, it's open far enough. Now you have to get this pin out. There's a couple of ways you can do this. If I do it right here, which I could get it loosened up good enough, then I have to go ahead and pull a slide back, which I have to anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that slide back first, and there's a couple of ways you can do this. We'll put it here. There. We pulled the trigger. We have released pressure on that now. Well, if this recocks, you're going to have to do that again. But we put that back here, and we take this tool. This is a Leatherman tool, and you have to have something small enough to go into there. But you also have to have this lined up with this little notch right here to push this out. So we'll put it around here, and we'll push that pin out. There we go. There's the pin right there. I pushed it out. Okay, there. It's loose. Lay it there. Now, the slide is completely loose. There we go. Okay, we'll lay the frame right over here. Here we are here. Now this spring, this has got a tremendous amount of tension to it. You can see it's a double spring. There's one here and one here. So you really have to push, and there's a couple of ways you can do it, like this. Okay, I got it loose. There's the spring right there. Put that there. And here's your barrel. So you slide it up and out, just like that. And you can tell, I imagine you can see how it's shiny because it's really been lubed well. I've used this right here. This is the CLP I use. It's a Shooter's Choice FP10. CLP, for those of you who don't know, means clean, lubricate, and protect. That's exactly what this stuff does. Now, to reassemble it, take it, put the barrel back in, just like that. Again, we're putting this in here. So we put the spring in here, and we're going to push this forward and get it right into that notch that you've seen right there. Now she's ready to go. Got some lint on there, probably from down there. Now we're going to put this back together. Take the slide, put it on there just like that. See, she went right back into place. Now we have to put the pin in there. The pin has to go there, so we pull it back to where you can see that hole right there. Get it lined up good. Actually, this optics thing kind of helps to hold us back. Now you get it lined up in there. Like I said, because if you don't, you're not going to get that in there. helps too when your hands aren't cold, and they're plenty cold. Now I'm going to take this tool, push it back in. There she is, like that. Now is it, and we're going to go ahead and shut this trap door. There, you heard it click? Okay. That's what I call a trap door. You can see she's working fine. So she's ready to go. She's back together. It's all been lubricated up. Put your magazine back in. It will lock open, and you know you're ready to go. And you remember before in the first video I showed you, in order to get that to go back with an empty magazine like that, pull this, go back, in, put the safety on, she's ready to go. That's all you got to do. Okay, well, hopefully that helped you learn a little bit about how to take apart the Ruger Max9. And you can see it's a little bit different because you do have that little door over there that you got to slide up and down. And when your hands are as cold as mine are right now, because I guarantee you it's not warm out here, and we got a little bit of a wind chill besides, but that's all you got to do. Take it apart, lubricate it up with a good lubricant like that Shooter's Choice CLP I got, FP10 it's called. You know, there's a lot of good ones on the market, but that happens to be the one that I use, and that's all there is to it. And very easy to take apart, very easy to put back together. Just make sure that that pin, like I said, make sure you get something that you can take that pin in and out and drop that little door down, and that it clicks. Make sure that it clicks going down and going up. You heard it whenever I did that. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.